I'm back. I don't know why. It looks a little fuzzy, but give me a second. Let me see if I can get rid of some of that fuzz. Oh, that's a little clearer. Yep. Title of this video. Calling all liberals and Democrats. Why? Because I want to know how y'all going to fix y'all cities. That's real talk. I want to know what y'all going to do to fix y'all problems. Because y'all out here fighting for these illegal immigrants, which we see all the time. Y'all out here fighting for criminals, which we see all the time. But why is it that we don't see none of this outrage when all of the shooting and dead bodies end up on y'all roads? I mean, on y'all towns and y'all cities. Where's the outrage? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm here for the smoke. Because I want to know how y'all gonna fix y'all problems. So that's why I said calling all liberals and Democrats, because y'all always out here making a big stink over them deporting all these illegals. So why y'all not protesting when it's happening right in y'all cities and y'all towns? Where are these Democrats at now? Where they at? I want to know where they at. Why they quiet? I done watched the city of Philadelphia had multiple murders. Brooklyn, New York, multiple murders. And it's not just today. It happens all the time. But I never see these cowards that keep talking about saving these illegals, immigrants. They never ever outraged about that. Never. So yeah, I'm here for the smoke. Come forward. Hey, y'all so quick to want to save these illegal immigrants. And y'all always talking about all of these so-called these lives matter, Black Lives Matter. Y'all always out here with all this other stuff. Meanwhile, y'all see all this stuff happening in the city of Philadelphia, New York, and all these other places that are ran by Democrats. But none of y'all sit up and protest these Democratic politicians who run these cities and still allowing this stuff to take place on a regular, everyday basis. Y'all still good with that. So yes, calling all liberals and Democrats. Because I want to know how y'all going to fix y'all problem. Because I'm tired of seeing it. And that's real talk. I'm tired of seeing it. And every time they get up there, these Democratic politicians get up there, the only thing they can talk about is Trump. Meanwhile, people right behind them getting murdered on a regular basis with it's places that they run. But when they get up and talk, all they keep talking about is Trump. Washington, D.C., they getting up there complaining because Trump is implementing the National Guard to go down there and try to clean up D.C. They worry about what Trump is doing, but they don't care. Meaning they want to give room for the criminals to keep doing what they're doing. But y'all want to keep talking about Trump. Then how y'all gonna fix it? I don't want to hear nothing about what Trump gonna do. I want to hear what y'all gonna do. If you want this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. I want to know what y'all gonna do, liberals and Democrats. What y'all gonna do? So y'all got all this energy for everything else. Anything Trump doing, y'all got energy for. When y'all gonna direct that energy to fixing the problem? When they gonna direct the energy to fix that? All the murdering and killing going on right in their face, they don't say nothing about it and they don't do nothing about it. But let Trump get up there and make one decision, they got so much to say about that. Oh, Trump this and Trump that. Okay, let's not talk about Trump. Let's talk about what y'all gonna do. When y'all gonna fix it? Probably never. Probably never. So if you're a liberal and you're a Democrat, how y'all gonna fix your problem? If you're a Democratic politician, how y'all gonna fix your problem? Because I ain't heard nothing from the Democratic Party the whole time that says that's repairing anything. All I keep hearing coming out of their mouth is complaints. Well, if you don't have solutions to fix it, then get out of the job. Don't run for no more office because you don't have no solutions to the problem. So that's why I'm coming for y'all today. I want the smoke. I want to know how y'all gonna fix the problem. Guarantee you they had no solutions. They got a bunch of this. So as a citizen of the United States of America, since y'all got so much of a problem with y'all think Trump is doing and not doing, when y'all fixing it? Because y'all got all the problems. The vast majority of the murders and killers and everything that's happening is happening in y'all town. Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Houston, all big cities, vast majority, ran by Democrats. What's up, Georgia Rose? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. All ran by Democrats. How y'all gonna fix y'all cities? God bless you. God bless you. How y'all gonna fix it? That's why I'm here for it. Because I'm so sick. And listen, I'm being honest with you. I am so sick. I'm here watching these people get out there and protest for these illegal immigrants. Meanwhile, they're not protesting these Democrats who's running these cities that's allowing it to be trashed and turned into like Gotham City or something. How you doing? God bless you. I don't know exactly what that name says. But you talking about Trump. How y'all going, if you're a liberal and you talking about Trump, how y'all gonna fix your cities? Don't tell me about what Trump is doing. Tell me about how y'all Democrats gonna fix your problems. Liberals and Democrats. That's why I'm here. And I'm not talking about people that migrated here legally. I'm okay with immigration. I'm not okay with legal immigrants coming to my country. Real talk. But I want to know where y'all solutions at. You on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. But I want to know where the solutions at. God bless you. God bless you. But that's what I want to know. Thank you very, very much. Miss I guess it's the last name, Georgia Rose. Thank you very, very much. I have to look over there because on my phone, these things are small. I want to know from the United States of America, all of the Democrats and the liberals who all work together, how y'all going to fix y'all problem? Because y'all ain't going to fix it. They got so much to say about what they saying Trump is doing and not doing. I'm looking for y'all solutions. Because there's no reason why Trump should have went into D.C. and called the National Guard to do what you should have done as a mayor. Anybody that's the same thing with the city of Philadelphia. Why are y'all afraid to fix the crime problem? Y'all have no solutions. It doesn't make sense to me. How in the world did y'all have no solutions to fix the problem, but y'all got so much to say? All of these Democratic politicians in Washington, the congressmen, they got so much to say. So much to say, but they're not fixing anything. When y'all gonna fix the problem? That's why I put in this live and I titled it, Calling All Liberals and Democrats. Because I am at the point where I want to hear where y'all solutions at. I don't want to hear the rhetoric about Trump. Trump is doing his job. I don't hear none of his people that voted for him complaining. I want to know when y'all gonna fix the problem. I don't want to hear about no Epstein file. I want to know where the solutions at to y'all problem, liberals. I want to know where y'all solutions at. How y'all gonna fix it? What's up, Savage? How you doing? God bless you. God bless you, Brock. God bless you. Again, that's what I want to know. Because I am so sick of hearing these Democratic politicians. Oh, Trump is doing this and Trump is doing that. All right. Then how y'all gonna fix it? Gavin Newsom. Look at Los Angeles. The governor of Los Angeles is an idiot. and the mayor of Los Angeles. And they have no solutions on how to fix the problem, but they will sit there and complain about what the Trump administration is doing when he has to send somebody in there to do what y'all should be already doing. He should not have to do it. Y'all should do it. But y'all want to keep bringing him up. If you got that time, much energy and time to worry about what he doing, then you should be doing your job the right way, not the way you think in the corrupt way, because that's what y'all keep doing. The right way. Get some integrity. For once in your lifetime, Democrats, get some integrity. Shut your mouth and go to work for your citizens and stop extorting them all the time out of their stuff. But they're not going to do that. You know what they're going to do? They're going to keep complaining about Trump. That's why I say I want solutions. Come in here and give me some solutions. I don't want to hear no rhetoric about what Trump this, Trump that. No. I don't want to hear nothing about no Epstein file. Give me, if you're a liberal and you're a Democrat, give me some solutions. All the noise, I don't even want to hear it. Because Trump is doing an amazing job. So I ain't got nothing, there's nothing you can say about Trump at this point. Give me the solutions. Like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about no Trump. What I want to hear is give me the solutions of how they're going to fix the crime rate, the poverty in them cities. That was there before Trump became president. I lived in Philadelphia all my life. That problem has been there since Gate, and Philadelphia has been ran by Democrats. And the only time that Philadelphia had a better crime rate was Frank Rizzo was the mayor. And guess what? You would think that they would take some of that out of his playbook, but they didn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. They just stopped reporting it. You're not talking to an idiot. Brock, there's crime in D.C. is not down. They stopped reporting it. And the people in D.C. stopped calling the police. That's why crime looks like on paper it's down. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what they do. That's why people stop calling the police, because the police ain't doing nothing about it no more. So when people come in here, you better come in here and you come correct. Crime is not down. Crime is up dramatically in D.C. by far. Just like it is in Philadelphia, just like it is in Los Angeles, just like it is in New York, and all these other big cities that Democrats run. Just because the citizens stop calling the police because they're not showing up no more. See, you talking about what's reported. I ain't talking about that. I don't care about less, because I know how well they can manipulate papers. My point exactly, Franklin. So you can't manipulate me. I know what I see. So my point again, Democrats and liberals, how y'all gonna fix your cities? Stop cowering down to these criminals and start treating criminals like criminals, and protect those citizens who are trying to live and work and take care of their own. No, y'all so quick to just try to find a way to extort your citizens. Y'all keep writing. Here's the thing. City of Philadelphia will try to bankrupt you out of everything you have if you're a working class citizen. You go look at what city of Philadelphia do from the mayor on down. They write all of these different types of rules to try to bankrupt the everyday hardworking citizens out of all of your possessions. They can care less what criminals do. They protect them. Let somebody come in your house and squat in your house and watch how the city of Philadelphia protect them and don't protect you from your piece of property. They will let them stay in your house for months on end for free, but won't protect the citizens of their city. They care less. If you're a hardworking, everyday, honest citizen, the city of Philadelphia do not care about you. What they care about is the criminal element and keeping that going, and extortion. and finding a way to extort the everyday citizens. And you know who gets affected by it the most? Black and Hispanic people. But you never hear the Democrats being outraged about that. You never hear the Democrats being outraged about that. Not once. So again, because I know they don't have no solutions. The only thing the Democrats have is talk. The whole time Biden been in office, Democrat, they kept talking about there's nothing they can do about the illegal crossings of the border. This is what they said. For 4 years, we watched the Democratic politicians say out of their mouth that they cannot fix the border unless Congress act. So they just sat there and let the problem fester over 4 years. And in one day, Trump goes in there and puts a stop to it day one. So it ain't that y'all couldn't fix it, y'all didn't want to, because y'all love criminals. Because coming across that border illegally is criminal. And you're breaking federal law. And I know they don't have no solutions. That's exactly why I put the video the way I put it, because I know they don't have none. But they're going to let them know what they're going to do. They're going to come here and say, well, where's the Epstein files? Really? Or they'll go look for something stupid that I can care less about the Epstein file. I told people all the time. I said, I did not vote for Trump worrying about the Epstein files. Not one bit. I care less about the Epstein file. Some people, that's a big deal to them. My thing is this. Anything that y'all find and y'all can prove that this person been touching children, then go get them. That's all I care about. I don't care about what adults do amongst other adults. But if I find out y'all been child trafficking and there's proof to that, I don't care who they are, what name they are. If there's proof, they need to be dealt with. That's it. I don't care about no list, no flight list. That don't mean nothing to me. What's up, good plant? Palmer. God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. But I want to talk about this one. Because I had enough of these Democrats. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I had enough. They all got so much to say, but nothing. They absolutely have nothing to offer. All I seen Democratic politicians do is just talk. A whole bunch of talk. I ain't seen no results. None. Their neighborhoods and their communities are still a crap show. Nothing has gotten better. And they keep blaming somebody else instead of taking ownership of their own problem. And that's real talk. Like I said, they love criminals. Democrats love criminals. If you're a person that gets up and go to work every single day and try to live an honest living, the Democrats have no interest in you. They have no interest in you trying to better your life. They have no interest in you being safe and secure and being able to better and live the best life possible right here in this country. They have no interest in that. You know what they have interest in? How can they find a way to let you do all the work and then they can slickly take it away from you? I like woke person 58. My thing is this. I grew up in Democratic ran city. All the crime, the vast majority of the crime is done in Democratic cities. So this is not about Republicans. Because it's the Democrats that's making all the noise out there. So like I said earlier in the video, how is the Democrats and liberals going to fix their problem? Because clearly Trump has shown there's a way to fix it if you want to in D.C. Once again, you're always trying to deflect. I ain't concerned about what Republicans do. Republicans places ain't got all the crime like Democrats. Now some may, but the vast majority of the crime come from Democratic ran places. So we ain't talking about Republicans. We talking about Democrats and liberals that keeps fighting for these illegal immigrants to stay in this country because they're criminals. But when does these Democrats, they got people that are sitting in prison right now that probably was falsely accused of something. But you don't see none of these Democrats going down to the prison fighting for them. But what they will do, they will go and fight for illegal immigrants to stay over here. Why? Because Democrats love slavery. That's why every time they start talking about deporting, what comes out the Democrats' mouth is the people that's getting ready to get deported. Who's going to work the fields? Who's going to pick the strawberries? Who's going to pick all the apples? Who's going to clean my toilets? Because the Democrat slave mentality has never left. They still want slaves. That's why they want them over here, so they can pay them low wages. They won't talk about over there in California. They 300 illegal immigrants got pulled out of that marijuana field and got deported. And all of us getting paid under the table in cheap labor. Right there in California, under Gavin Newsom watch. In a warehouse, 600 and something people got deported. Why? Illegal immigrants. Because they making money cheap labor. Democrats want slavery. But they can't enslave you, so what they do is they bring you over here and try to sneakily and pay you under the table because they don't want to be forced to pay American wages. They don't want to pay American wages. So they doing slick stuff so they don't have to, looking out for their cronies. It's not bullcrap. It's not at all. It's the truth. And most people don't like it. That's why I'm calling them. Because I want to know when the Democrats going to fix their problems. When they going to grow a backbone and fix their problems. Simple as that. I don't know why you felt the need to tell me that. Not interested. Real talk, not interested. When are the Democrats gonna fix their problem? I'm not interested in what you are. When the Democrats gonna go into their cities and correct the crime rate the right way? You on this live? Do a brother a favor, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, even if you can't stand me right now. That's my point. They have no solutions. That's why it's nothing they can have to offer me as a voter of the United States of America. That's why I will never vote Democrat again. And if Republicans come anything close to what I see in the Democrats, it will be no for them too. It will be a no for them too. Real talk. So again, I ask Democrats and liberals, when y'all gonna fix y'all problem? Don't tell me about Trump because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about what Trump doing, not doing, none of that stuff. Y'all in the cities, when y'all gonna fix y'all problem? Because honestly speaking, right now, Trump is making y'all look like more idiots every single day. Because he is doing in days that y'all been had the job for years and still can't accomplish. Please make that make sense. Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. And that's real talk. Please make it make sense. How in the world, the whole time, they've been running their mouth and putting all this energy into trying to tell the picture how evil Trump is. Y'all could have been fixing y'all problem. Y'all could have been cleaning up your cities. Y'all could have been bettering your cities. Y'all wasting all these energy coming after one man when y'all got 100 men in y'all neighborhoods tearing it down. Make it make sense. God bless everybody. Come on the live. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. What's up, Chits for real? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. My question, real talk. They all come in here and they say the same thing. Release the Epstein's file. Again, like I said before, liberals and Democrats, when y'all gonna fix your cities? When y'all gonna do the job and really fix your cities? What's up, Dirty Money? Me too. I just want to know when they gonna fix their cities. They all keep coming here saying the same thing. Epstein files and all this. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Give me some real solutions to how y'all gonna fix the city of Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, Houston, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, Baltimore, Maryland. I want to know how you liberals and Democratic politicians gonna fix the real problem. And you're right. Why didn't Joe release them? But I'm not, like I said, I'm not even concerned. I want to know when they're going to fix the real problem. Because I'm here for the smoke. I'm real talk. Because I'm tired of seeing people die senselessly in your neighborhood, in them neighborhoods, in those communities. And I never see Al Sharpton. I never see Roland Martin. I never see D.L. Hughley. I never see none of these trifling behind people get up there and be outraged about the murdering and killing that's happening in their neighborhoods. But they got so much to say about Trump. When y'all gonna get out there and actually do some real work and fix your community and stop running off at the mouth? So please, again, it's the same story. They more focused on Trump, who's doing a great job, than they are about fixing their problem. What y'all need to do is study him and understand what he's doing is working and actually copycat. And your job will be easier. But y'all can't do that. Y'all got so much hate for one person, you can't even think rational. Y'all love the fact that y'all people in y'all communities are dying and y'all don't care. Call me what you want to call me. Call me all the names you call. I got thick skin. But one thing I do not like is when I keep waking up every morning and I look at the TV and I keep finding death rate in the same places and nobody's talking about it. So I'm going to have to talk about it. A Republican. Coming at Democrats. Fix your cities. Fix them. Stop letting your citizens be under that duress every day and sitting back like cowards like it's not happening. Because y'all don't care if they die. Y'all don't care if they get murdered. Y'all invited more criminals over here to make it even worse. And then y'all tried to subsidize it by giving them a house, giving them money, food, and everything else. Y'all subsidize the criminals. Because they love criminals. So that's why I'm here. I'm speaking for a Republican. I want these Democratic politicians to do their goddamn job and fix it. You can come here and call me what you want. I can see my face. None of y'all tough enough to show y'all face. Y'all got something to say. You can see my face. Fix your cities. That's what I'm saying. Real talk. Fix your cities. Stop playing with people's lives and taking their life for granted. I'm talking about good people, hard-working people. Stop taking their life for granted. It's not okay. You ain't got nothing meaningful to say. I don't even want to hear you. Give me solutions. If all you're going to do keep repeating yourself, that's not a solution. That's just keep repeating yourself. Give me some real solutions. Yes, I love the real big beautiful bill too. That was a solution for people finances. So if you work overtime now, you get to keep that. If you get tips, you get to keep all of that. You get to keep all of that. So I'm at the end of the day, I don't even want to hear nothing the Democrats have to say until y'all start coming up with solutions to fix the problem in y'all communities. Real talk. If you're on this live, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it very, very much. Every once in a while, I'm coming here because I want the Democrats to get their stuff together. See, again, they never come up with solution. $5 trillion is a solution. You're doing right. If you understood the whole process here, you were doing right. We can talk. If it stays this court, we'll talk 5 years from now. 10 years from now, you'll see why. But again, I'm talking about the crime rate in these cities that the Democrats run, because that's where all the crime is at. Where's the solutions? That's what I want to know. I mean, I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. Now, is it going to 100% go away? No. But I know how to reduce it for real. I just want to know why Democrats know it, but don't do it. Yes, they got to go. Yes, they got to go. That's why I was glad the Trump administration went and getting them out of here. That's how you get rid of criminals. Number one, you get them out of your country if they don't belong here. The next thing you do to get rid of criminals, you put them on alert. Let them know we're not going to tolerate that behavior or we're going to put you away. So you might want to rethink your career. You right, just for real. No more voting blue no matter who. Don't mean exactly. No more. They need to go. All of them. You want to come in this country? Do it the right way. I'm all for immigration. But I'm not going to let any and everybody in my country. I want you to vet them, make sure they're decent people, and monitor them when they get here, and then eventually citizenship. Simple as that. So I want to know, City of Philadelphia, Mayor of City of Philadelphia, you're on alert. Fix your problem. Brandon Johnson in Chicago, fix your problem. The Mayor of New York, fix your problem. Los Angeles, fix your problem. Instead of complaining about Trump, learn what he's doing and repeat action right there in your city. And guess what? Your crime rate will go down. Y'all, I want y'all to look at this statement that Random said. He said the prisons, American prisons are full of decent people. Now, there might be some decent people in the prison. And I'm not saying that there's none. But we have a prison system for a reason. We have prison for a reason. And if you think for a minute that the prison is made up of a bunch of decent people, you lost your mind. Do you not know that pedophiles, there has been repeated offenders of raping children sitting up in prison by the groves? And you saying they're decent people? No, okay. Make that make sense. You're right, New York City is about to fall. They put that bird, if they put that idiot as a mayor, they're in trouble. See, this is the logic. This is their logic. They feel sorry for criminals. But nobody feels sorry for the hardworking citizens that's trying to keep their head above water. Where's their sympathy? They out here dodging bullets, but ain't allowed to have a weapon to send some back because they following the law. And this person had the audacity to say that the ones sitting up in prison, the prisons are made up of decent people. You know how much work especially in these places, how much crime you have to do to end up in prison? Even in a place where they love the criminals and they keep putting them back up in the street so they can commit more crime. And they end up back in prison. Eventually, they've done so much that you can't even let them out no more. But that's a decent person. See, this is the same person that wanted to paint George Floyd on the walls. The same guy who was putting a gun to a pregnant woman's body and threatened to kill her. Who was terrorizing his neighborhood. That's the same type of people they think are decent people. But a person like me, who get up and go to work every day, ain't out here hurting and trying to take nothing from nobody, just trying to earn my own, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm not ignoring it. I'm trying to make a point. You literally, out of all the things you could possibly say on this live, put in there, you want to highlight that the people in prison are decent people. You did not come in here and make a comment and say, you know what? Americans, by the vast majority of American workers, are decent people. You wanted to emphasize on the prisoners. You just ignored all of the millions of people out here living their lives every single day that need that type of protection, but you wanted to highlight the prisoners. And now I'm the one I'm ignoring you. I'm running it back because you're not making sense to me. I don't know why anybody will highlight prisoners. Out of all of the beautiful people in the world, you could have told me a story. You could have put in there about all of the hardworking Americans that do amazing things on a regular basis. No, you wanted to go into the prisoners. You wanted to highlight the prisoners. Wow. Exactly, just for real. See, my thing is this. Like I said before, there might be some people in prison who might have been falsely accused that's actually some decent people. But the vast majority of people in prison earned their way there. Ain't nothing decent about that. They earned their way there. And there is some in there that has been falsely accused, maybe didn't do the crime they did, and I prayed that they get out of prison and did not have to suffer that fate. But that is not the vast majority of people in prison. But my question to you is this. As a liberal or Democrat and all of these people that supposedly know that, if the fact that the people sitting in the prison are all decent people, why aren't the Democrats fighting for them like they fighting for the illegal immigrants who did nothing for this country? Not even citizenship. Broke the law when they got over here. I don't see none of the Democrats fighting to get decent people out of the prison like they fighting for these illegals, because every time I see them on camera, they trying to protect illegal immigrants. They care 2 cents about the innocent people that are sitting in prison right now. You come here, you gonna get it, the smoke, because that's what I came here for. I'm 100 on right now. So you tell me who Democrats really care about. You tell exactly. Dirty Money said it on the point. Only thugs care about thugs. Because Democrats will extort their people out of everything that they have. The city of Philadelphia put in law a sugar tax, right? None of the citizens of the city of Philadelphia wanted that sugar tax. Not one person wanted that sugar tax. Even the businesses said, no, we don't want it. Guess what the politicians did? Put it there anyway. They had zero public support and they still made it law. But yet they want to talk about the financial disparity in the city of Philadelphia. Meanwhile, y'all the ones causing the financial disparity. My point exactly. See, my thing is this. They always trying to virtue signal. Make it look like what they're doing is virtuous. It's virtuous. So they go into places like city of Philadelphia and act like they're being sympathetic to them. Just so they can manipulate and extort them out of their stuff. And majority of the time is liberals and Democrats doing it to the people that they keep acting like they serve. But you look at all of the years that they have been supporting that, when has it been beneficial to the very people that vote for them? The people they keep talking, they say they serve is the worst situation of everybody in America. Financially, hysterically, black people has by and large voted Democrat. Black people, black Americans, by and large, has voted Democrat. Yet, we are financially the worst financially paid demographic in America. Meanwhile, city of Philadelphia has a black mayor, has had black mayors forever. Chicago has had black mayors forever. Los Angeles have had, all of these other towns and cities have had black mayors. But yet their citizens that keep voting for them still financially devastated. See, I don't have to go look at numbers. I see the results. You can't argue with results. So if I'm supporting a party and every time I turn around, we're getting the worst of it, why would I keep voting for them? I agree with you, but I just wasn't quiet. I let everybody know what I was voting for, and I was ready for the smoke. It was Trump 2024 with me all day long. And I never backed down. The day I made the decision, I never backed down off of it. And now today, I am happy to say that I am getting exactly what I voted for. Everything that Trump ran on that I agreed with, I am literally getting the results of what I voted for. It is almost unbelievable that I would have ever seen a politician get into office and actually do what he campaigned on. This is the first time that I actually experienced a politician going in office and actually doing exactly what he said he was going to do when he got there. Day one, he said, I'm going to close that border. Bam, it was closed. No act from Congress, none of that. Bam, border fixed. Border crossings, done. Economy, going back, roaring back. Tariffs, I wanted them. Why? Because I don't want them sending all these jobs to other countries. I want them to come back to America, and I want America to get American wages to do these jobs. So I'm okay if my stuff costs me a little bit more, because then to force you to come back here so that my kids and my grandkids can possibly have a better job to get to and better opportunity. I'm good with the tariffs. I want them. That's real talk. I want them. I'm okay with the little bit of pain to get the real fix. Real talk. I ain't never been so proud of a president in my life. And here's the crazy part. I was not in that. If you would have spoke to me 2 years before he ran the second term, that was not me. But when Joe Biden got in there and I seen the devastation that was happening, after Joe Biden got in office, I didn't vote for Joe Biden. But when he got in office and I seen the devastation that was happening, I was like, wait. Nah. Then I started doing my homework. And then I said, no, Trump got my vote. Matter of fact, I'm not just going to vote for him. I'm getting ready to flip my YouTube page and I'm going to campaign for him. I'm going to go out into the streets and I'm going to campaign for him. I'm going to find out what Republicans doing and how can I help to keep campaigning. I want to guarantee that he gets in office. Matter of fact, I'm going to vote for him Republican Party line. Why? So I'm going to switch to Republicans. Why am I going to do that? So that if he wins, I can guarantee that he have more seats in there, more support Republican-wise to be able to pull off his agenda. And guess what? It worked like a charm. It worked like a charm. I ain't never seen this out of a Democratic Party ever. Yeah, you're right. My vote working. Yep, exactly. So I'm good with it. I'm so glad. Matter of fact, it's working better than I even expected. Because I wasn't thinking about him defunding a lot of stuff that he's defunding. And before we get too far into other stuff, go look at how many things that the Trump administration has deregulated. Go look at the stuff that he's deregulating. And it's beautiful to watch. Say what y'all want to say. Hate on the man all you want to. Y'all can hate on Trump all y'all want to. That man worked 24/7. And here's the other part that no one keeps talking. No one ever talks about it. All of this for free. All of that he's doing, and he's doing it for free. Trump is doing the job for free because he's not getting a paycheck because the paycheck's being donated. So he's working harder than I've ever seen a president working for free. And usually when something comes for free, you don't want it. But this one I want. Now here's the crazy part about the illegal immigrants, right? And I want y'all to go understand this. They were giving illegal immigrants CDL license. Like they had this whole scheme going on where illegal immigrants was getting CDL license, right? The vast majority of these tractor-trailer accidents that was happening out on these roads was done by illegal immigrants who really didn't know how to drive, causing all these major accidents on the road because they don't know them. They didn't get their CDL license legitimately. A lot of them couldn't even read English. They couldn't speak English. But the Democrats, they just sat back and watched this happen. The Trump administration is shutting it down. But no, you don't hear no outrage on that one. Yeah, you know what they mad? Just for real, this is what they mad at. This is what the Democrats are mad at. Everything that Trump is doing, they knew they could have done it, but they never did it. Because they didn't give a damn. That's why they mad. Because they didn't have the balls to do it. They didn't care. Now they mad because Trump went in there and showed you how easy it is to do it. And now they mad because they all look like fools right now. See, the thing is, they could have done it, but they didn't want to. Because they did not want to mess up their crime spree. All of the stuff that they was getting away with. Yep, dirty money, you want it. $200 for a CDL license. Commercial driver license, you can just go pay $200 and get it. Never mind all of the necessary training. Never mind understanding how the air brake system works, how the roads are, how to read the signs, how to read this, how to read the signs that your vehicle might be having issues. None of that other stuff. None of that matters. You know what I mean? None of that matters that air pressure gauge is shooting down and you don't know why the brake's about to lock up. None of that matters. You won't even know what the PSIs even mean. They don't know none of these gauges and none of that what they mean. They don't understand none of this stuff. And y'all gonna give them a commercial driver's license to drive vehicles that weigh tons and put them out on the roads, and they're out there causing havoc, major accidents, taking out bridges, all just to make $200. And there are people right now that are sitting in the grave because they made that choice. And why are y'all okay with that? Please, thank you, Dirty Money. Appreciate you. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Like I said, I did a live earlier. And that live that I did earlier was for my specific people that support me on my channel on a regular basis. But I told them, I said, there's a good possibility I'm coming back for the smoke. That's why I was coming back for it. And I'm not going to be on here too much longer. It's crazy. Meanwhile, if you're an American citizen, you trying to get your CDL license, you following the process. You are literally following the process. And now what? You are following the process, and somebody else is out there, and they listen. There are a lot of people in America that have died because of these illegal immigrants driving these tractor trailers. And why would anybody be okay with that? For $200, you put all these lives on the line because you wanted to make $200 per person. I know they made a ton of money, but again, everybody on them roads that died from that, all the people that got caught in that ring, they should be charged for all of them as murder. Every last one of them should be charged for everyone that died because these illegal immigrants had these licenses. They should be charged for every last one of them deaths. Because you was a part of that. Real talk. God bless you, Lizzo boy, Lizzo Boots. Smart? Is that? Oh, you're smart. And he is. They might not like it. A lot of them ain't gonna like it. But Trump is doing a heck of a job, in my opinion. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? God bless y'all. Yeah, I'm reading over there because on my phone it'd be too small. So when I'm in here, I look at the other side so I can see the numbers. I mean, what y'all say a little bit bigger. But real talk. That's why I came in here. I really wanted to know what the Democratic politicians and the liberals who are always fighting for these illegal immigrants. What do y'all want? Why y'all not fighting for safe streets in y'all cities? Yes, Lizzie. I'm sorry, Lizzo. I keep saying Lizzo. Lizzie, I'm sorry. Why y'all not fighting that hard to better y'all communities and y'all cities? Why y'all not doing it? Why these liberals and these Democrats who keep out here making all this noise, talking about Trump, trying to protect the illegal immigrants, trying to get them to stay here. If y'all put all of that energy into shutting up and actually going to do your job and improving your cities and your towns, improving the lives of your hard-working citizens who voted you there in the first place, you actually have better cities. If y'all actually did the work. Instead of sitting on y'all behind, only getting up when it's time to try to chase down votes. Once you get the job, y'all disappear again. Hear nothing from y'all until y'all get up there on some news conference and act like y'all care again, and then go in behind closed doors and laugh about people dying. Because y'all, obviously y'all must be behind doors laughing, because I don't see y'all out here doing nothing. Meanwhile, running all of y'all cities into bankruptcy. Because y'all want to take care of illegal immigrants and get a middle finger to the everyday hardworking citizens and by most part voted y'all in office. Please. That's a good question. I mean, from a constitutional thing, Patrick, honestly, I wish there's a good part of me that says yes. There's a good part of me that says yes. But I know that it would be infringing on people's right to vote. So I get it. But that's a real good question. I'm gonna have to chew. That's one I'm gonna have to chew on later and really run that through my head. And that is a good question, Patrick. Crazy. Like I said, Democrats had no solutions. And I'm not saying the Republicans are crazy, because this is not even about the Republicans. But the vast majority of the cities in the United States of America, the major cities, are by and large ran by Democrats. And that's why we had a problem. That's why we had a problem. Because the Democrats do not care about the citizens in their communities and look out for them. They love criminals. They fight for the criminals. They fight for the illegal immigrants. They care 2 cents about the citizens that they're supposed to be serving. They got mad at Trump for bringing in. How you doing, Joyce Art? How you doing? A word away from here. They got mad at Trump for bringing in the National Guard to clean up the streets of Washington, D.C. But they wasn't mad at the fact that the streets need to be cleaned. They mad at Trump for bringing them in there to combat the crime, but y'all not mad at the crime and the people committing the crime. Y'all mad that he came and sent help, but y'all not mad at the criminals. Make it make sense. Make that make sense. Just ignore what? I mean, if you're not a citizen of the United States, you shouldn't be voting. Legal citizen. Well, he's been there for 4.5 years on and off, and I ain't seen him sell nobody back yet. What's up, Jay? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So you saying, so let me ask you a question. Since Trump been in office, who, besides illegal immigrants, what are you talking about? I want the legal immigrants to go back. I want them to go back. I voted for Trump for them to go back. So now, just wait for what? Listen, I'm an American citizen. Wait for what? And see, what y'all don't understand is, not only am I an American citizen, I believe in the right to keep and bear arms. So, if I thought for a moment that the United States government would ever thought to try to come to get me, I have a defense. What's yours? If you really believe that, what are you doing to protect yourself from the possibility? He ain't sitting on legal. Listen, like I said, now there might have been a few illegals that got caught up in there. But again, so y'all have nothing to offer. The question is, when are the Democrats going to have a solution to fix the problem of their cities? I've been saying this the whole life. None of them got solutions. And if, like I said before, if you thought at any moment that possibly happened, how you going to stop them? Oh, I was in, just for real, believe me when I tell you, I invited them in. That's why I wanted them here. Because I wanted to smoke. Because I knew they was going to come with their dumb stuff. And that's why I invited them in. That's why the title of the video says about liberals and Democrats. Fix your cities. Fix your cities. So again, I voted to get all these illegal immigrants out of my country. That way I ain't never got to worry about them coming to my front door. Because if they come to my spot, y'all know what's going to happen. All these Democrats fighting for illegal immigrants, but they don't fight for their citizens like that. They all come in here talking to everything else, but none of the Democrats and the liberals ever come in here and give me a solution to how to fix the crime in their communities. That's why I'm calling them out. And they come in here and they still talking about Trump. But none of them come in here and give real solutions. Their solution is get rid of Trump. Not fix the problem. Oh, we need to do something about Trump. Trump is one man. Yep. Promises made, promises kept. And like I said before, if anybody felt as though that would possibly happen, that's why we have a Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms and form a militia, just in case the government decide to go tyrannical. So for the people that keep talking about the government going to do this and send you back, why aren't the Democrats telling their constituents and their voters to go make sure that you have access to the best weapons possible, just in case Trump going to do that? They're not telling them that, are they? Because they know that's not going to happen. Because if you know danger is coming, what would you do? You will prepare the people for the danger. If I knew danger was coming and I cared about the people that's with me, I'm going to tell them to prepare. Something's coming. They're not prepared. Because if you go try to get a firearm in Chicago, you can go through heaps and bounds to get them. And they still fighting to keep you from having the access to firearms or the best weapons. Because it's the Democratic Party who ban automatic weapons. It's the Democratic Party who keep writing laws to make it complicated for every single everyday working citizen to even have access to a firearm. So you don't even know what you're talking about. You have no clue what you're talking about. If you want to prepare people, you will free them up to do it. That's what the Trump administration is doing. That's why they keep meeting with the Supreme Court to get rid of all of this unconstitutional laws that these liberals and these Democrats have put in place to hinder you. To hinder you. So if I see that danger is coming and I got a way to prepare myself, then I'm going to go make sure I got access to the best weapons possible to prepare myself. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a team. Quietly. Just in case. And ain't no Democratic politician telling their people to do that. Because I know for a fact that they're not. Because they're the ones that keep trying to limit your access to the best weapons. Trump not doing that. He's opening the door back up. So if I'm an enemy and I got bad intentions, I'm not going to open the door for y'all to have better weapons to fight back with. I'm going to limit that. I'm going to give you a 5-shooter. And I'm going to make sure my army has automatic weapons that got 100 rounds a set. That way I know I'm going to dismantle you easily. And that's what they want to do. They want to give criminals access to terrorize their communities. That's why they do it. Because the criminals don't care 2 cents about gun laws. I sound like Ron, whose opinion don't matter. See, the problem is I know better. So when somebody try to tell me something stupid out of their head, like, oh, they're going to deport you, or they're going to come get you. Okay, come. See how that works? Come. Because you better come right. Because it's not going to be that simple. That's what the Second Amendment is about. So if they really believe that, that's what they would tell their people. I don't care if everyone has guns. They supposed to. If everybody had, listen, my thing is this. I'd rather have something to defend myself with than nothing when they come. If I believed that it was going to come. You would have to be a fool to not understand what the Second Amendment is. The Second Amendment is the right to keep and bear arms to protect yourself against a tyrannical government. That's what it is. And no Democrat has ever written anything to give you the ability to defend yourself. No, y'all let Joe Biden pass a bill to limit your ability to defend yourself against government tyranny. Matter of fact, Joe Biden even got up there and threatened y'all, and y'all still didn't do nothing about it. He threatened y'all with fighter missiles, and y'all didn't do nothing about it. He said, only thing you need is a 5-shooter. What do you need all that for? Y'all don't even see the deception in that. If I can get you to get the worst of the worst when it comes to protecting yourself, then when I get ready to come get you, you're gonna be a sitting duck. That's what the Democrats' plan was to disarm American citizens so that they can have full control. So my point, all right, so you answer my question, Clever Never. It never happened, right? So what you worrying about? So you listening to them tell you that Trump gonna do this and Trump doing that. You listen to that. My thing is this. I'm not 100 with nobody but God. That's who I trust. Man, I trust to a certain point. But I trust God. So just because I voted for somebody doesn't mean I'm going 100% honest, say, oh, they got my back 100. I will be an idiot to be that point. But I understand that if they go tyrannical, I have a way to defend myself, my family, and those that I care about. Listen, we might not win, but we ain't gonna just lay down. They gonna get some heat back. But if you ain't got nothing, then you just gonna be forced to do whatever they tell you to do. Well, we'll see. You saying that, but here's the point. If that was his intentions, then he would not be opening up the Constitution for everybody to have their rights to keep their arms back. That would be real stupid as the President of the United States, who have those type of intentions, to come back and say, oh, we're going to let everybody have all the greatest weapons possible, and then come back and try to fight against that. You know how many Americans said, like you said, everybody has guns. My point is that. So if the government went tyrannical, he's going to have to deal with the fact that everybody has guns. But if everybody had a 5-shooting revolver, and the government got F-15s, fighter jets, and all this heavy-duty equipment, they don't care about your 5-shooter. They can care less. That's not a threat to them. 5 shots and you out of the game. They still going. See, they smallly want to chop away with it small, little by little, so eventually they can move in and take it for. You better learn. See what history tells you. But I'm not here. Listen, I ain't long as the government behaving so we good. But if the Trump administration or any administration for that matter, because the government don't have the right to tell you what you can and cannot have as it relates to firearms, knives, or anything. They told you they do, but they really don't. You show me in the Constitution where the government has the right to tell you. And it don't specifically, that's why I don't specify what type of weapon. That's why I tell people, if you're gonna go get a weapon, go get the best weapons your money can afford. Just in case, if what you believe is a possibility, make sure you armed up. Make sure you good. Make sure you know how to use it, and make sure you don't miss. Otherwise, if you ain't on that statue, you don't believe nothing that's coming out your mouth. It's just talking points. What's up, out the pit? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. And listen, Clever Never, I hope so you do. I really do. I don't care if you believe it. If you really believe that there's a good possibility Trump might come get you, then you supposed to make sure you good. You supposed to make sure your family good and anybody around you good. And you should be preaching it on a regular basis. Real talk. It don't matter whether we agree politically. There's one thing, to me, should be universal. Protecting yourself against a government, tyrannical government. That should be universal. And never let the government tell you what you can and cannot have, because they're not doing it in the best interest of you. That's America. So you ain't got to like nothing I say. But that's universal. That's America. But again, it is what it is. If you're on this live, please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I see a lot of the family members in here. And when I say family, I mean my YouTube family, which I love. They support my channel. And as y'all see them pop up in the chat, Mike, my man out the pit, my man Jay Garcia, Joyce Art, follow their channels. Check them out. Check out their content. It's not like mine so much, but I'm here for the smoke. You saying he's tyrannical, but I ain't seen tyrannical. And I pay close attention. I don't care about nothing nobody say. I look at what they do. And I ain't seen tyrannical yet. But if it ever comes up tyrannical, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to let my people know that, yo, we going to have to switch up because something don't look right. I ain't that naive to support nobody on that level. I'm not stupid. But yeah, my man Jay Garcia, please follow his channel. My man Out the Pit, please follow his channel. Some of the other ones was in here earlier. They might have to go. I don't know. But if you see them in the chat, see them in the chat, click their page, follow their channel, join the family. Bring your smoke. Bring your argument. That's cool. That's what I want. Like and subscribe to my channels. Like and subscribe there. That's what I like. I love the smoke. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I want Democrats to fix their cities. I want Democrats to fix the problem. And I'm going to keep putting them on blast until they change their behavior and fix the problem. For real. Yeah, and a word away from here. She's another strong follower of the channel. Please do me a favor. Follow her channel. Check out her beautiful music. Collaboration, scenery, man. It's wonderful, man. Especially for me. Because that's what I use when I'm cleaning my guns. And I need to have something relaxing. So I turn on her music because it's real relaxing and it's calm and it's peaceful. And I go clean my guns and it's kind of like an oasis for me. But real talk, please follow her channel. Appreciate it very, very much. And my brother Jay, they can bring the smoke and they can bring the receipts. I'm going to burn the receipts. No, I'm just kidding around, y'all. But real talk, real talk, real talk. Please, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to be here much longer, but I really appreciate everybody hanging out. I love to have these conversations. I'm sweating like a hog, like crazy, whatever. And I mean, I know I might come off like I'm angry, upset, mad. I am to some extent. I'm mad because I'm tired of seeing people die in these cities. I'm tired of people, all these shootings going on in the city. And I don't never see them getting up there and being outraged about that. I don't see the liberals. I don't see Democrats. I don't see no outrage. Why? Because it's a reflection on the lack of work that they're doing. That's why they're not outraged. Because it reflects them. That's why they never say nothing. Because it reflects their job. So they try to be quiet as they can be about it. Because it reflects their poor performance as a leader. That's why. But if you was doing your job and you was doing it well, you wouldn't be hiding every time something like this happened. You'd be out there fixing it. They can fix it. They just don't want to. And that's real talk. And I'm going to keep putting them on blast until they change. Until they start working and doing it the way it's supposed to be done. And not leaving their citizens, their hardworking, honest citizens, stop extorting from them and taking from them and actually do the job as a politician is supposed to do, which is represent them and make sure they're good. And they refuse to do that part. Yes. And Joyce, I agree with you. I agree with you. And like I said, follow my channel. There's a lot of people here that are regulars on my channel. We do talk about a lot of other different content. I get in the stock market. I get investing. I talk about other stuff, constitutional guns. My channel is not one way. But a lot of other people that are on my channel, if you follow my channel at some point and you're actually participating in my channel, you're going to see some of the other people on a regular basis, like Joyce Art, A World Away From Here, Jay Garcia, my man Out the Pit, Queen Sackcloth, a lot of the regulars, 47, and I'm not going to be able to remember everybody. But you'll eventually see a lot of those people, and you'll get the chance to follow those other people Because what y'all don't understand is a lot of us, we look out for each other. And there's sometimes there'll be giveaways, like top to bottom, hair and skincare. We all use their product. We all support their product. We buy their product. And it's American-made product. And there's no toxic stuff. There's no all of that craziness that they put in this stuff. And it's very, very, the product that I use it, they have a different name on it, but the stuff that I use in my hair, I call it Afro Magic. But that's not the actual name of it. That's just the name I call it because I have a hard time remembering what it is. But I use their product. I use their body wash and everything. So if you're on this live and you may be looking for hair care products, skincare products, and things of that nature, please go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. Believe me when I tell you, you're going to be happy if you do. Believe me when I tell you, you're going to be happy. A lot of us use their product on a regular basis, and I love them. I love their product. They got wonderful, especially the candles. Man, whew. See, like herbal infused hair growth, that's what I use in my hair. That's what keep the afro tight. I just call it Afro Magic. That's all. That's just a personal choice of mine. But again, they make great product. Believe me when I tell you, if you're on this live, and I'm dead serious, before I get off this live, I really want y'all to get an opportunity to take advantage of, in my opinion. Now, my opinion don't matter a lot, but this time it matters. Take advantage of one of the best product that I have ever come across in my lifetime. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They got body wash, they got hair care products, skincare products, they make candles. Believe me when I tell y'all, just check out their page, go to Top to Bottom, hair and skincare store, follow that page, check out their product, check out the store, and believe me when I tell you, you're going to be happy you did. I was. I went in, cold turkey, checked out their product, and I've been buying it since. And that's real talk. I got plenty of stuff in my home. Probably 60, now probably 70% of this hair care and skincare product that I use personally, I get from hair and skincare, Top to Bottom hair and skincare product. And if you look, Jay Garcia put Top to Bottom's website right in the chat. So all you got to do, real talk, pay attention, listen to me, I'm talking to you. I'm trying to tell you something that you don't know. If you go to Top to Bottom, if you look in the chat, Jay put it in the chat. So all you got to do is go there, click Top to Bottom hair and skincare. And they're in their web on the YouTube page, their website is there too. If you follow the YouTube page, or if you just go right straight to the store. Now here's the thing, I downloaded the app. That way I ain't gotta miss it no more. I just on my phone. I got Top to Bottom hair and skincare app right on my phone. So I just boop, I need my stuff. Boop, I need my stuff. Boop, I need my stuff. And when I tell you, I'm not kidding with y'all. Like real talk, before I get out this live, I want y'all to know. Y'all don't understand something. This is not something you can just walk into the store and get. You got to go to Top to Bottom, hair and skincare. You got to go to the store and you got to order it. But once you get it, then you understand what I'm talking about. Now, I mean, you really going to understand what I'm talking about. And you're going to be like, oh, I ain't know. I'm glad I came across this man page, man. I got that body wash. They ain't got all the toxic chemicals in here. It's organic. I got the hair care, the skincare product, that coconut butter cream custard. Got my skin glycerin. I mean, I'm sweating right now, but, got the skin looking all good, smelling good, looking good. I got the body wash that's coming off, it's clean. I got the herbal infusion in my hair. And I'm going to tell y'all something about the herbal infusion that I use in my hair. I call it Afro Magic because I can go a long time, sometimes I don't be wanting to cut my hair. So I use it on a regular, and then I put it in my hair, and it's almost like I shaped up the head. Real talk. Right now, my hair, I ain't had a haircut in 2 weeks. But I put that in my hair, comb it out, shape right on up. Look like I done cut my head. I'm being real. And not only that, it made my hair a lot stronger than it was before I started using. This is just a personal experience of mine. So that's why I say Top to Bottom hair and skincare. Believe me when I tell you. And he's putting a lot of information in the chat for y'all to know that no toxins, the ingredients are all natural. Believe me when I tell you. Even if y'all need to know and y'all want more information, you can just call them. They got hours on there too where you can call. That's why you ain't even going to talk to a computer. Maybe for like 2 seconds, because it's going to, direct you. But then at that point, you're going to get them. And you might say, man, I got skin problem. And you might tell them what the situation is. And if they can figure it out, they're going to help you figure it out with them. And they're going to try to personally help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why I know that. Because I used to have an itch problem in my hand. Like I was. And if you was on this live for the most of the time I was on this live, guess what? You ain't seen me scratch nothing. Why? Because that herb infusion took away the itch. Now I'm sweating and everything right now because I'm moving around. I'm hyped because I was enjoying myself. Sweating and everything. Look at that. Still tight. Real talk. I'm dead. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to find out. It is probably one of the best products you ever going to come across. And that's real talk. And we got people that are in our chat, that is in the chat, that has definitely used their product. And if y'all reading the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. And listen, this is not paid advertisement. I'm telling y'all from my experience. And I get their candles too. I got plenty of them. And I burnt through their candles. And listen, I know people make candles and I know whatever. But every candle that I've gotten from them, from the time I've opened that lid and set that fire, as long as you follow the instructions, it has never lost its luster, his scent strength, or anything, all the way down to the wax was gone. And I am a witness to that. Like I literally have burnt through a whole big candle. And not one time did it lose its luster and how the candle scent strength. And every time I used it, it never lost it. By far the best candles I've ever had in my life. Real talk. All of this stuff that I'm telling you about is from top to bottom hair and skincare store. So you can get your hair, skincare, hair care, and you can have your room, your house smelling good, all in one place. All in one place. All in one place. So like I said before I get off this live, make sure y'all reading the chat because they give y'all facts. These are people that are telling y'all all along with my own personal experience of what we experienced with them. Exactly. So those that are in this live, and if you never had a chance to experience the top to bottom, I'm gonna call it the top to bottom hair and skin care makeover. I'm just gonna call it that. That's just me. They ain't them. That's me. The top to bottom hair and skin care makeover. If you ain't never experienced that, you missing out. That's all I'm saying. So come join the family. Get your top to bottom hair and skin care. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna look good. You're gonna smell good. And if you got an afro like mine, get you some of that Afro Magic. I mean that buttercream cluster infusion stuff, that stuff. But I just, because I can't always remember the name, so I call it Afro Magic. But I'm saying, because it works on my afro like magic, that's why I call it that. And that's real talk. But again, y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And outside of anything that I say, please, outside of anything, make sure that y'all making God a part of your life. Know what I mean? Jesus is here today and forevermore. He loves you just the way you are. And don't try to fix yourself. Let him fix you. Because that's what fixed me. So it doesn't matter what I'm saying out of my mouth. Other than, yes, some of the stuff that I'm saying is necessary. Don't get me wrong. But having a relationship with God to me is by far more important than anything than everything I can say. And just make sure you follow God. Make sure you follow top to bottom hair and skincare. Make sure you follow Out the Pit. Make sure you follow Jay Garcia. Make sure you follow A World Away from Here. Make sure you follow Joyce Art and all the other ones that's in my chat on a regular basis. But if you follow me, just in case you forget, if you're following me, you subscribe and subscribe to the channel, you're going to come across these channels again. And then you'll get another opportunity to follow, just in case you forgot. But again, Get that top to bottom of hair and skincare. And I'm out of here. Peace.